y'all, welcome to my channel. It's AJ, and today guys I have some shrimp fettuccine alfredo. Yes, I said it. I'm about to eat it. I can't wait. I'm just joking. But I hope everybody's doing okay today. I have shrimp alfredo to eat today. It's actually night, so it's not even today, but we got the shrimp alfredo. We have some garlic bread, and we have our ice drink. This is the peach nectarine. Actually, guys, with this one, I like it. It's not the worst, but it's after a while, it tastes kind of funny. Like, you know, that diet flavor, like that. My sister always calls it that artificial sweetener flavor. So that's what I get. But I mean, this is the last one, so I'm going to drink it. I'm just trying out the different flavors. I normally get like the lemon one that kind of tastes like Sprite. So I like that one. But anyway, guys, let's get into it. I'm hungry. I think my makeup went well today, guys.
Okay.
Now, I don't know what it looks like on camera, but I have been practicing and trying to watch like tutorials and stuff to see how to do my makeup properly. Because usually I just do like some foundation, maybe a little concealer under the eyes. That's all I really know. And then maybe like eyeliner, the eyelashes, and the lip gloss. Because I've always loved lip gloss, so it's always been lip gloss for me. But I think I did okay this time. I followed one of them was Maya Galore. I mean, I'll put her link in the description. She's really good, but she's like advanced. Because I'm telling you, I tried to follow her stuff for a while. I kept on like trying it out and it just wasn't working. So I figured out that with makeup, you have to kind of find out what works for you. Being that I'm not an expert, I don't really know what is going to look good, what works with my, my complexion and all that. So basically, guys, I was just trying to play with the colors, play with the concealers, because there's like so much to it. It's not as simple as we think it is. I mean, I'm hoping over time I will get it. But anyway, y'all, I'm talking too much. I'm hungry. I've been trying to hold on to this. I've been trying to get this food ready and get to eating for a while now. I just had to get my makeup right. And when you have kids, you never really have that much time. Okay, so let's go ahead and get it in, y'all. I'm really hungry and I'm ready for it. Let's get this a little closer to me. Want to eat up close. So I found this recipe on, what was her name? I'm going to tell y'all just right now. I have my phone right here. Let me check it out. So, let me see if I could find it here. Okay. That Girl Can Cook is her name, and I will link that in the description as well, because y'all, I mean, it looks good. I did chicken fettuccine alfredo for the kids, and they said they liked it. So surprisingly, my son actually liked that one. He loves chicken fettuccine alfredo, but like I've only made like the one from from home that you just get the sauce and you just kind of make it like that. But this time I went from scratch. I made it like the way that somebody that know how to cook will do it. So, but I made mine with shrimp though. So let's dig in, guys. So creamy. So, of course, I forgot my napkins today, but it's all good. The messier, the better. So yeah, guys, I put like small shrimp in here, and then I have the big shrimp there, the jumbo shrimp. Yeah, guys, how y'all been doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Hopefully you can't see the mess I just made, but we're gonna keep it going. So creamy, so good. I'm gonna need to get a napkin because I know I look crazy. Give me a minute. All right, y'all, I'm back. Sorry about that. I got one of those, the lavalier microphones that you connect to your clothes or whatever so you could, record. But man, that thing be getting caught up in everything. I don't know what it's made of, but it's like the material of the wire gets caught up in everything. So yeah, guys, I'm happy. My recipe came out good. I made a video the other day, but I couldn't post it because your girl was looking like, I don't know, the concealer I have, which I had to return and get another one. It made me look so white. It was a no. Can you hear that crunch? Now, pasta's my thing. I could eat, oops, my bad. I could eat a whole lot of pasta. For some reason, I don't get as full as I would if I ate like a plate of regular food, I guess. Let's get a bite of this shrimp. So, I had a little topic to talk about. I'm on YouTube all the time. I do say I like it crunchy and crispy. But yeah, so I'm gonna get some drink. And get my other forkful ready. So I wanted to ask you guys a question. So I was watching like police interrogations. Hold on, y'all. That was kind of a fail. I was trying to hear the shh. Excuse me. Let me put my phone on silent. Make sure this is in focus. Sorry, y'all. I forget to put my phone on silent. Usually I have it on silent. And when I really need it on silent, now all of a sudden I don't got it on silent. Anyway, so I was watching police interrogations. And I was watching one. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Y'all, let me put it right here. So I'm watching the police interrogation, and this one in particular was about a black couple. Now, the woman had 2 kids, and I don't remember their names. I don't remember the woman's name. Anyway, let me just tell y'all the story. So, in the interrogation, or the story is supposedly what happened to the child ends up, so the mom.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Okay. Let me start over because I'm a horrible storyteller, but I'm going to try to tell y'all. So the mom usually works the night shift. But all of a sudden, she comes home early one night. So she says that her daughter, this is what she's telling the police. She said her daughter wasn't feeling good. She didn't know what's wrong with her, but she was saying she didn't feel good. So she gave her some medication that the doctor had given her, like I guess another time before. And she realized that she was trying to check up on her daughter in the middle of the night. Is what happened. Excuse me. And she said she noticed the daughter. Oh my God. Excuse me. She noticed the daughter oh my God. My eyes are about to be so red in just a minute. Sorry if it hurt anybody's ears. I didn't know it was going to get that bad. That bread's so dry. I mean, it's good. I put it in the air fryer. It's garlic bread, you know? Tried to kill me low-key. So yeah, y'all. So what happens is she checks up on her daughter in the middle of the night, like around 3, something around that time. But she realizes that her daughter pees in the bed. She wets the bed. So she gets up and she's trying to get the daughter in the bath. But she successfully gets her in the bath, takes her clothes off, gets her in the bath, and then she leaves the daughter in the tub. So Cassie. So she leaves her in the tub, and about 15 minutes while the daughter's in the tub, she hears a loud thud. She goes not too long after she hears the thud, she runs to her daughter and she sees her daughter faced over in the water. So I'm listening to this and I'm like, I don't know if that's exactly how it went down because, and the daughter's 5 years old, by the way. I mean, unless she was an infant, I don't think that she would have, even then, if you ran to your child right away, I think you would have heard, or you would have been able to save that child. Anyway, what ends up happening is she said she saw her face down in the water and she wasn't really like responsive. So she picks her up. So she thinks in her mind that she fell. Maybe she was too weak and she fell and hit herself in the tub. So she, tries to get her help. But what the police officer said that is that they weren't called till 5 hours after her daughter was laying on the couch. 5 hours. That's a long time for a person that went through all of that fell in the tub and, was unresponsive or not really responsive in the water, face down, for you to leave them on the couch that long. That's a long, long time. That's neither here nor there. Anyway, so then they go and so she's like, I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. Let me finish eating my food. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing, right? Basically, her boyfriend was in the living room. He was minding his own business. It's like she made it seem like he doesn't get involved too much with what's going on with the kids like that, So anyway, try to eat the inside of this. The outside is a little too crispy. Y'all hear that? I like it crispy, but dang. First of all, I got braces. And second of all, you tried to kill me earlier. So anyway, So y'all, the boyfriend over here talking about, you know, I never disciplined them. I disciplined. First it was I never disciplined them. Then he changed it to, I'm sorry. The girlfriend was saying that the boyfriend never disciplined the kids. When they got to the boyfriend's like, I discipline her or the kids, but I don't discipline them, like beat them. I spank them. I'm like, to me, that's the same darn thing. Don't you think? Like, you're still whooping them. I don't know. Anyway, so he's like, no, you know, he knows how it would feel. Like, I mean, they were implicating themselves so deep. It was funny, but it was sad at the same time. Because those interrogations will have you fooled. I swear, sometimes I'm watching them like, maybe they didn't do it. Maybe they're telling the truth. They come off so innocent, and then you find out these people are really criminals. Crazy. So, right, his interrogation, I think they already knew that it was him. I don't know how they figured it out, but the way they were interrogating him, I think they already knew it was him. So then they're like, oh, so how do you think the bruises got on her? And the she had bite marks and everything. He's like, oh, he thinks the bruises is because for some reason when she's like, I guess he makes some exercise, she would just fall. She had like issues. Like, I mean, no regard for the child that just got traumatized. But moral of the story is, all that time that they spent in the interrogation room to come to the final, answer that they all knew already, but they just had to hear him say it, was that he made a mistake and beat her. But it's to the point where it's not a mistake because she had bruises all over her body. I mean, like they said that she passed away like 5 years old. He was like, oh, she doesn't really speak. And also, man, I was pissed. Because I'm like, y'all didn't show no remorse for that little girl. Didn't even try to talk. I didn't hear not one time that they said, is she okay? That they said, I want to see my daughter. Or, you know what I mean? Like, not once. All they did was worry about themselves. That's a guilty heart right there. When you can't even think about the person that is hurt, but you're thinking about yourself, it's horrible. That's horrible. But God has a special place for that. But anyway, let me not speak on anybody's judgment, child. It's not my business. But it was just sad. 5 years old. She had a whole life to live, man. Thank God the other daughter was still alive. I'm grateful for that. But I don't know if the police really talked to the other daughter, but they did say, that the other daughter told them that it was him, that he's the one that hit her. I don't know. It's just a sad story. It really is. But stuff like that kills me. Like, are you serious? You just gonna kill somebody, not even your child. I don't care how defiant she is. She's 5 years old. She's a child. What are you beating on her like she's a grown man for? Listen, I'm sorry. I know. Anyway. What do you guys think about that? When people are in the when people are in the police station being interrogated and they have a full story. I think that those 5 hours that they didn't call police, I think that they were trying to figure out how they're going to tell that story. Sorry, guys. The food be all up here inside my mouth. I'm trying to get it out. Like, why is it hiding? Anyway. Yeah, y'all. Like, what do you think about people that do that? And you know, one thing that had me like wondering is like the police officers asked both the woman and the man, like, if that person, what would you think that person that committed that crime, what do you think that should happen to them? Now, you know, when you're guilty, you don't want to answer the question, right? So the mom was like, I don't get it. It's like, I don't get it. So they're like, what do you think would happen? I mean, what do you think should happen to that person that commits that crime? They're like, do you think they should go to jail? Because they weren't trying to answer. Both of them didn't want to answer it. She finally was like, yeah, you know, the guy, he said, I don't think, I wouldn't even get the police and stuff involved. I would want revenge for my daughter, for my child. And I don't get these baby moms or these girlfriends that would allow somebody to harm their child, knowing that they harm their child. And instead of protecting their child, they protect that man. So then it leads me to believe or wonder, did she abuse that child too? So she didn't want to go ahead and snitch on him in case he would have opened his mouth and said some things about what she's doing, you know what I mean? Or what she's done. I'm just saying, because like, how could you, I couldn't imagine my children being abused to the point where one of them passes away. And this could have happened to my son. That's a story for another time. It's a lot. It's a lot, you know, for a parent, especially, let me tell you something. When you know something is going on or somebody's hurting your child and you don't do anything about that, you have to be some kind of crazy, sick, mentally ill, something. Because when it happened with me in my situation, I was done. I left. I was like, no, because, and the thing is, I'll tell y'all a little bit. For me, I didn't know what was going on. It was behind my back. And I would like get little sneak peeks of the person being verbally abusive. And it was nothing, when I would catch it, it wasn't nothing that I couldn't stop, because I just thought, and you know, being a mom, you don't really know, being a mom that never dated, I never had anybody besides my husband, seriously, you know what I mean? I dated, but I never really let anybody in like that after my husband. So when I finally did, I didn't even know how, you know, a man that's not my child's father is supposed to act or treat my kid. So when I would catch these little things, or the way that he would just be verbally like rough, I would say very rough, right? Which is still abuse. Or sometimes, you know, he would, let me not, I don't even want to tell y'all all this stuff. But anyway, certain things that would happen, I would confront. I didn't give nobody permission or the responsibility of taking care of my kid. So I didn't expect anybody to be disciplining my kid. You know what I mean? But when you notice somebody's doing stuff like that behind your back, and then when you approach them, they act innocent, like, oh, what happened? I don't know what happened. When it comes to your kids, you protect your kids, period. There's nobody that should be, you know, convincing you that, oh, it's okay, or that it's the kid. I'm just thinking of what he could have possibly told her to make her think, or to make her, I don't know. I can't even, you know, when you're just thinking of the different scenarios, that's how I do it. When I'm watching videos, I'll be thinking about different scenarios, like what could have caused this, or this, you know, is this what happened? Because I want to kind of get in that person's mind and understand, why would you do something like that? Right? Anyway, child. But that's the type of stuff that, you know, gets me going. When I watch those things, I feel so bad. I feel so sad, you know, because then it makes you scared. You don't even want to date, because now I'm like, oh my God, these men are crazy. All these women that are getting killed and raped and, you know, all this stuff, these men are not afraid to die. They're killing themselves afterwards. Like, I don't know what's in the food, but I don't want what they're eating. I don't want it. I don't need it. Like, God, I pray for women all the time. You know, because it's like, you just never know who's around you. You know? So you gotta pray. You gotta stay protected. Keep that Jesus peace on you all the time. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah. Oh, by the way, guys, I did finish the, what's that thing called? That show. The Korean one. I can't never remember nothing. My memory's so shot. Let me look at it for you. The game, the Squid Game. I watched the whole thing. It was so sad. So sad. Oh. If y'all haven't watched it, you should watch it for sure. Watch it and tell me all about it. Because it was really sad. Like, the old man ended up being crazy. He was one of them, one of the bad people, and nobody would have ever known. But you know, when you get old, that's when everything catches up to you and you're like, they don't know. They have no idea, because now you're old and you're fragile. So it looks like you're innocent. But yeah. And then I don't understand why Ying Lao, I don't know his name. I don't know. The main character, one of the main characters. I don't understand why he keep dodging his daughter. He keeps leaving her to hang. Her birthday was trash because he gambled all her money. And then at the end, he's supposed to go see her. He decides to go back to the game. So now you want to die. It's like God saved you, and then now you want to go back again. He took you out of hell. You want to go back to hell. I don't know. But let me check my time, y'all. Am I recording? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Okay. Y'all. I seriously thought I wasn't recording. But I think my time is almost up. But yeah, y'all, I'm full, as you can tell. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't watched Squid Game, watch it. We need to connect on that. Now I'm watching The Guilty with Jack Gyllenhaal. My cousin told me about it, and I can't wait to like get into it. I think I'm in in the middle of it. Watch it. Let's talk about it, because it looks really good so far. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the meal with me. I know I talk a lot, but I did enjoy it. I ate a lot of it. But come join me next time for a good eating show and a good chat. I'm so grateful that you guys came.